maybe today about changes after enlightenment, which is a process of becoming one with pure existence. This word enlightenment used to bother me, didn't really strike right, seemed like a pompous word for something that is really just a natural way of being, natural way of existence. But actually, we have to understand it literally. Once we enter the process of enlightenment, the light on the inside gradually becomes brighter and brighter. What was darkness before, when we closed our eyes and there was nothing but darkness, now it's lightening up. The light is getting brighter. The more we advance in the process of enlightenment, the deeper we go, merging with the pure existence. As I always say, there is this secondary processed existence that is existence in the form of a human being. And there is this primary, original, pure existence that is without form. And once we enter the process of enlightenment, we actually lose our self, lose the identification with the form. We are no more centered inside a particular human form. The center is nowhere. There is no center. It's everywhere. And when we look at ourselves in the mirror and we see this person, a shape, characteristics and everything else, and we observe this person and we can see everything about this person, understand what this person looks like, and so on, and observe this person going about her or his business during the day and night. It's a beautiful sense of relief. This self that was so rigidly defined before the process of enlightenment is just sort of disintegrated completely. It gives you such a huge relief, such a huge freedom of form, of limitation. And the light is getting brighter and brighter. The deeper and deeper you merge with the pure existence, without form, where there is no form, no shapes, nothing that we can detect for the shape of a human body. Just pure light. But very, very nice, very soft, although it's very, very bright. And you gradually understand more and more about how it all functions, how it all comes together, how it all comes to be. There are many different stages of enlightenment. That's why I always call it a process. People like me, they are at the early stages of enlightenment where we're still finding our way around. We're sort of understanding more and more as we go, get more and more insights into how things actually are, what existence is, and so on and so on. And there are people who are fully enlightened, who can completely detach from their bodies and who are active, part of the pure existence. And there is always, of course, all these other stages in between. So there are many, many different stages inside the process of enlightenment. Once you get into this process and you become part of the stream, merging with existence, which is, as I say, pure existence is without form, and yourself disintegrates completely, and you observe these forms, every form on a secondary level, including your own form or what used to be your own form, and you do not identify with it anymore whatsoever. You still experience, at least at my stage, where I'm sort of at the early stages, I can still experience things that affect the body in a way of a physical things like deterioration of the body. If something goes wrong with the physical organs or structures inside the body and stuff like that, it's an experience. But I can also experience other people's so-called feelings or thoughts, the same as my own thoughts. It all sort of just expands, starts to absorb everything. And that is pure existence. Pure existence is all absorbing, spreading everywhere, but without form, without shape, without direction, without center and pride. Always look for the light. this light will, at the start, it will be just really, really shimmerings. And then later on, as you get deeper and deeper into the process of enlightenment, this light will become stronger and stronger, brighter and brighter, but soft. And you will feel how it's sort of pulsating, it's charged. And it's all knowing. Everything is everything is in that light, in this light. Everything. Everything merges out from all the mental images, and everything merges out of this light and then gets projected into the space in secondary levels of existence, like human existence. And it's all knowing. Everything is there. Everything. It's a beautiful experience. And you become part of this stream, which is just one, more and more one with the pure existence. And there is this stream that is leading you. Because there is no self anymore. There are no decisions to be made. You're just part of the stream, and you go with the stream. Completely without any friction. That's why you do not experience anymore any emotional upheavals or emotional fluctuations or anything like that. You're just streaming with the existence, no friction whatsoever. And of course, the thoughts are just let to pass through. That's an automatic process, nothing to do with you. There is no self anymore anyway. The thoughts are passing through all the time, completely fluid. The thought comes, the thought goes, passing through all the time, without any engagement, without any being caught inside the thought, because there is no engagement. There is no way that you can be caught inside the thought or carried away with the thought. Thoughts are just passing through. Everything is in flux. Everything is fluid. Everything is just passing through. It's a beautiful experience. I started this channel like almost 4 years ago, and I've actually documented everything as I went, like all this spiritual, as you want to call, practice that I decided to devote myself to and try and work out what actually is. Because this life just did not, on the surface level, just did not make any sense to me since very early age. And I thought there has to be something else. There has to be some oversight or some view from above or something outside that or beyond that. And believe me, there is. And the more you get into it, the more you sort of get pulled into it. And the more this sort of secondary level of existence, like a human existence, what's happening on the outside becomes completely insignificant, of less and less importance. And you can die at any moment, and you're ready to die at any moment. It gives you complete freedom, and you understand the transitions that the sort of all these forms go through. Look, I documented all this spiritual practice that I started doing probably a couple of years ago, and all the stages that I went through. And that's why I'm sort of repeating the same topics again and again, because I'm still traveling. I'm still going through this process of enlightenment, going deeper and deeper, and things are becoming clearer and clearer, and the light is becoming brighter and brighter. But I just wanted to show to everyone how it's possible, how it's accessible to absolutely everyone. You do need to take time for it. You do need to surround yourself with the environment that is sort of conducive to it, that it helps you along the way. You have to tinker with your life on the outside and make some changes, but it's all possible, very, very possible, without actually going completely away in complete isolation, and so on and so on. It is absolutely possible. And you will see, if you look at some early videos on my channel, that there was a different person. There was this self that there is no more. And it's underwent this particular physical form. It's underwent a lot of changes on the inside during the journey. And the journey continues. It goes on and on and on. So please be encouraged that this so-called enlightenment and this natural way of being, merging with the pure existence, is just part of all of us. We just need to find a way to access it and need to find a way to get back to the source and sort of go beyond mental concepts. Thank you.